Hey, today I'm going to taste and review a new Spanish olive oil from Costco. In my last video, I highly recommended an olive oil from Costco called Toscano. It's absolutely fantastic. $14 a liter, a steal. It's so freaking good. Super fresh, super duper grassy, green, peppery, spicy, really well balanced. An olive oil of this quality, quite frankly, you would typically pay double the price. If you cannot find it at Costco, because they are selling out of it in many, many places, what I recommend doing is going to their customer service, asking them which Costco's in your general vicinity still have bottles, because the oil obviously is not going to be coming back until January or February of next year. Before we crack this open and taste this, I wanted to briefly mention that my film, RC Pizza and the Art of Living, is now streaming on my site, rcfilm.com, by donation. Pay what you feel, pay what you want, name your price, kind of like what Radiohead did with In Rainbows. Anyway, I just wanted to share the film. I would love for people to see it. It's had a tremendous response. I toured it for 2 years all over the country, and now I have it in Spanish, an English version, of course, and of course, an Italian version. Soon I will have the French and the German subtitles completed, and there will be 5 languages to choose from by donation. I was attracted to this oil for a few reasons. I believe it's called Siurana. Is that right? You can let me know in corrections. S-I-U-R-A-N-A, Siurana. And one of the reasons I was attracted to it is this one, like Toscano, is PGI, Protected Geographical Indication, which means that the zone, the area in Spain where this is grown, is protected by law to grow these olives. It's a very good indication that the oil is going to be quality. The other indication that it's good is that it says 0.5% acidity maximum. That's very good. The other thing is it said crafted predominantly from Arbequina olives. If you've seen my previous videos, you'll hear me saying that I don't particularly care for Arbequina olives. It's not my favorite. The olive oil is from Spain predominantly, but they also grow a lot of Arbequina in California. One of the reasons I think is because it's the tradition of when the Spaniards came into California and brought the trees. It's become kind of a California thing. The other, I would not even guess, is that the Arbequina olive has a higher yield than other varietals, for instance, such as the Licino. You're going to get more oil per olive, and therefore you're going to make more money. So a lot of people are growing Arbequina olives because it has a higher yield. Not my favorite, but that doesn't mean anything. So let's give this a whirl. Okay. Cheers. It's green. It's got a little bit of grass to it. It's definitely not lamp oil, I'll tell you that. It's a real olive oil. And anything that says PGI on it is going to be real. It's a pretty good bet that it's going to be a real quality oil. Yeah, it's pleasant. It's very light. It's very subtle. Yeah. You know, if you want a lighter, definitely not as bold, not as big, not as flavorful as the Toscano, one of my favorites. Certainly the oil that I think is the greatest oil you can get in the United States for the money that I've found. $14 a liter, you can't beat it. But if you want something lighter, that's still good, that's still fresh, that's still real olive oil, I would get this. It's good. This I paid $9.79 for the liter, which is really cheap. But 2 days ago at Costco, I saw it on sale for $7.79. That is half the price of the beloved Toscano. That's a screaming deal. I think, this is definitely a buy. It's a good deal. Is it my favorite? No. Who cares? It's good for cooking. Really good for, oh, now I'm getting a little spice. There we go. It's a really interesting spice. It's really pointy, it's really sharp. The oil from Toscana, called Toscano, had a really big, bold, spicy. This one's like really sharp and pointy. This would be very good for fish. For instance, I'd recommend this for fish. I'd recommend this for salads, certainly for cooking. And at $7.79 a liter, you can't beat it. This is a buy. I hope you enjoy. Buon appetito. Ciao for now.